Hi, thanks for joining me. This is Angie at Chicken Scratch. This is the card we're making today. Here are the supplies. Whisper White cardstock that measures 8.5 by 5.5. Garden green. I got 2 pieces of garden green. So this one is 5 1/4 by 2 3/4, and then this one is 3 3/4 by 3. We've got the Quilted Christmas Designer Series paper, and that measures 5 by 2.5. And then I've got 2 pieces of Whisper White that measure 3.5 by 2 3/4. That's just in case I mess up, so you only need one. Okay, so the first thing we'll do is score our cardstock. Placing it here on the Simply Scored scoring tool and scoring it at 4 1/4. Fold it over to form the card base. Okay, next we're going to add our Designer Series paper to the garden green. And look, this is using black. This is using the I can't remember the name of the Designer Series paper. I'll make sure I post it on the screen, but this is using the black shimmer ribbon. So here's the garden green, here's the black. I can't decide which one I like best. Okay, back to this card. Sorry about that. Lane swerve, right? At least it was related to the card. Okay, I'm just going to add this down here at the bottom. I'm trying to remember, this might be my first Christmas card posted on my blog. I've shared plenty in my newsletter, except this time I'm going to stamp the greeting first. There we go. I'm using a 1/8 circle punch, the garden green stitched satin ribbon. So what we're going to do is attach this to the garden green cardstock. And then we're going to take the hole punch and just punch a hole right there. And I can never remember if I'm going to go from the front to the back or from the back to the front. So I'm just going to tell you that, because if I mess up, then I'm going to start over because I want to get it right. It always takes me a couple of these to remember. I think I did it right, but I'm not sure. Yeah, so remember, go from the top to the bottom, and that's how you're going to tie your bow. And hopefully that makes sense. I want the bow to look good and go in the right direction, and by going from the front to the back, that allows it to kind of lay the way I want it to, if that makes sense. Okay, now dimensionals. And we have one more step. We're going to add a little metallic where are they? Right here. If you'll notice on the black version I used silver, and then on the garden green I used the gold. I told you I used these for a swap, so I'm a little short on the gold stars. Okay, so there you have it. There's both of them. Have a great day. Thanks a lot.